let's go in. So this is day 7. I'm not sure whether it's even doable to get to promos and then get to Diamond Master with 10 more matches. I expect it's not, which means 2 wins and we are in Diamond 1 and we're happy. But we'll still try to win all of them because it is good training, it is also good fun. So let's see what happens exactly. Something I'm considering, if I count the points and I realize that it's impossible for me to reach a higher rank, I might decide to just have fun and play a different team. For now though, we are fighting water, which is not something I've fought often. I think I've only fought a Pharm once in manual, so it's going to be a good experience. I don't know what she does that well, but Pharm, Celes, and Lara, so it's evasion, it's magic absorption, and it's, fortunately for us, not haste. But let's take a look. So here they are. They have tune up, evasion up, luck up, and missile attack. Such a good vision card. HP up, area resistance up slightly, and luck and agility. Not that much attack on them. A bit of stop resist. No stop resist. Not super high faith either. They do seem pretty good though. It seems like a strong team. The one I'm not sure that she brings much is really Celes. Like, yeah, she's bulky, but she's got 900 magic. I wonder what she's going to bring, and whether it's even worth it to stop her, or if I should maybe just ignore her. I don't know. Only move 4 on Pharm, which means I do have a movement advantage, and I believe she has the same range as my Ckiydm has on her stop ability. So this isn't too bad. If I move here, Lara can't shoot me without moving. So what I'm doing is essentially just starting to control the map already. And then if she advances to hit me, I will not be unhappy with that. I wonder how much damage she can do with 63 AP. I'm honestly not that familiar with Lara Croft, this character, so I'm not sure what she has. I think she's got a barrier breaker, but I'm not too sure. I'm trying to bring up her profile on War the Vision Cock as we go. And then Celes clearly will have her runic absorption thingy, but that doesn't feel like it's the biggest of threats for me. So if I move right here, it could be in Lara's range early on, but I'll be hasted. I feel like that's a fine position to be in. Then do I want bells, or do I just want the banner immediately? I think I do want the bells. So I'll move here, increase my affinity on both. Oberon is hasted. Noctis still isn't. Pharm has AP. They didn't put up a barrier yet, did they? No, she only has runic. But they don't have anything to... This is going to help them with survivability a bit. The area resistance part of that is a bit mean against me. How do I count range? It's just a matter of you have to know which enemy has access to height 1 or 2, which enemy does not. So I know Lara, for example, just decided to increase my damage by using this, but overall Lara Croft has... is that worth it? I think it is worth it. Yeah, I'll take that. Lara Croft has, for example, Ranger skills, which increase her her range height to 5 on these abilities. So it's really hard to miss her. 32% is pretty bad. Should I just maybe move here and stop Celes? I don't think Celes is a big deal, but I would be happy not to have to worry about her for a while. So I'll do that just to take her out of... like, just so I don't have to even think about her presence on the battlefield. And at that point, I can use Banner. I can move on right here. He's 2 height lower, but they can target here and hit me still. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm giving them an AoE. And then the one thing I can't count so well, Snafu, is when my enemy has a really good height range. Like, because I just don't know the math on these that well. I guess it's worth trying the debilitator play, and if that doesn't work, it's only a 32% though, but I'll try it. Didn't work. Yeah, nice affinity tracking. It was worth trying. So 32% hit on Lara, didn't make it. I didn't think it would, but it didn't feel like so bad of a thing if it didn't work. So there, they LB'd Noctis and paralyzed them, which is fine with me because Oberon also has the guarantee hits. I don't need Noctis for anything. What I'll do is I'll begin by finishing off Lara, and then I'll switch targets on Pharm, because Pharm has already used her best damaging option, and Pharm is not a unit with a lot of damage. She's really more a support type unit, so it's fine leaving her until the end. She will remove a lot of things from my team, but it's not the biggest of threats, really. I'll just haste Noctis. You might think that it's useless because he's currently paralyzed, but it will make these happen quicker. No, Thunder Smite is not piercing, so unfortunately, I do have to be positioned right to land it. I'll try the 8 path. Oh, 36% because she's giving me her back on the other angle. Interesting. So this is actually 80%. So yeah, no, it's not. If it were, that would be such a good ability. But there we go. The power of Oberon carries the day. He's so strong. His damage is just nuts. Okay, let's go for match 2 right now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so yeah, that's a big question. Is it classified AoE or a single target piercing? If you have a piercing ability, does it register as single target for the resistances, or does it register as AoE? I've always wondered. And if you get caught by the non-cast, in which category do you fall in? It's always single target, even if you're hit and you're not the initial target of the ability. That's so funny. So there are single target moves that hit more than one target. Somehow. Enemy spotted. Engaging. What's up, Stream Hero? Wait. Yeah, I want to end my turn. Great. I want to go quick. You tested with single target resistance? Great. Thank you for testing these. I was really wondering. Alright, let's do this as quick as we can. This team is going to just collapse on mine. They have more, they have Celes, and they have Golbez. They are pretty fast, so they're probably maxed out in levels and VCs. Starry Veil, okay, no status on them for a while. If I'm here, am I getting blasted to bits? No, I'm not. And I maintain affinity. Great. This is where I want to be. Runic Blade, sure. Golbez will probably use a defensive buff, or Umbral Calling. I don't know Golbez's AI. I haven't seen him fight often enough. I will want to use Bells. I will certainly want Point Warp in the setup. Golbez finishes casting. Dark Barrier, okay. I think he's the one I want to stop, if he's not stop immune. He's not. Yeah, I'll just go for that. I feel like without him on the board, the others aren't really a threat. So, stop is delivered. I can proceed to move to the other targets. 8-path Dragon Shine her, so she can then die to Noctis' attack. It's a bit of an overkill to target their tank with this, but why not? You had a great time. 4 wins. Had a 6-win streak. Oh, I can just take him down. I thought he'd be tankier than that. I guess without the barrier, he's not. And a 6-win streak. Oh, that seems like a solid season. Wow, even she dies to Catone. Okay. Am I planning to add status immunity to runes? I'm not sure, Logi. I think I will, but as the very last thing. The one I would probably add is Charm Resistance, just because it's the status that is the most disruptive, and maybe alongside Charm, I would add Stop. But overall, I feel like if I add the other stats, generally, I'll be able to manage most threats. I've been used to managing status effects since the game was released, and I don't think they've been enough of an issue in recent seasons that I really need runes to help me with them. I feel like I already have, and maybe just with the player skill, I already have everything I need to manage these, so it's not really a priority for me. I'll take the other stats, give myself an edge, and manage them manually. Well, eventually you have 2 slots per rune, so you can have a ton. So I feel like, yes, eventually it'll be worth it, just because I'll probably have 1 or 2 slots that I don't really care about, or I already have everything I need. So it's mostly about saving the materials for leveling things earlier on. So there we go, hasting Obby so he can finish her off. It's really taking a while to transmit data. I wonder if this player is in a different region, maybe. But there we go. Ghost Wolf is down. This is our second win of the day. And we are Diamond 1. Now is the time we count points. Alright, let's get back on track. So, as I realized, thanks to Mako, I cannot reach Diamond Master. It's impossible with the current points I have. So right now, we're just playing for fun. Let's see what happens here. I am considering trying a different team because, again, this is just for fun. But I'm also fighting for a high rank in the ranking-ish. I mean high-ish because I'm definitely not going to be top 10 or top 20, but I could be somewhere in the top 30s. Raindale Unleashed. Here we go. Well, the other team I want to play is Fire. I want to run Sitya and just shoot a ton of arrows at enemies. So I'm considering doing that swap at some point. I do have a team ready that is really, really good, but it struggles with accuracy a bit. Like, it doesn't have accuracy struggles against usual people, but it doesn't reach the crazy Starlet, Elena, and Luck amounts of accuracy, which is why it's not competitive. Thank you for the follow, Germanger Bill. Officially welcome to the channel. So yeah, because it can't beat Light, it's not competitive, but it's something I really wanted to play. And talking about Light Evasion, looks like we're matching White Rose now. So that's fun fact, guys. I've scrimmed against White Rose a ton. Like, really a lot. And I've never beat his Lucio team. But White Rose's Lucio team, we've not fought on this map, and this map is very much to my advantage against them. So let's show exactly what White Rose's strategy is on stream to punish them for matching me. These are their vision cards. He was spamming me on Discord telling me not to match. Rip. I was too busy talking about comedian drama to realize. Well, let's see if I stand a chance. White Rose's team and strategy is very, very, very strong. Lucio might seem like a joke unit. He is insane. Like, he just reaches amounts of agility that makes 0 sense. Yeah, Nicole is White Rose. Incidentally, also my guild leader. So I might end up being banned from Runic Blades if I win the match. I have to be very careful about this. Lucio is one of the best units. Oh yeah, Lucio is definitely one of the best units. But yeah, this is a really tough matchup. I'm curious to see what amount of log does she reach. 568. She's not that high. One thing about Lucio that is an issue for my team is the fact that I can hardly damage him with physical attacks because of Saintly Wall. So that's definitely a big issue. You should have brought the Luel's hat. You should have, but you didn't. So here I am feeling safer than I should. Is this a good spot? I think I'm getting shot from here for no reason. I won't move yet. I can afford to stay here. Logi doing the PR. You know he's my clanmate, but I will crush him for content. Oh, I've already crushed one of my clanmates before this season, Stream Hero. I am not going to give White Rose any chances. But let me know, White Rose, if this match impacts you in terms of where you can reach in the rankings. If it does, like if you could reach a higher rank because of this match, let me know. Because that might change the very, very ending of it. Because I don't need the win. Okay, so you are already Diamond Master, or you could not get to Diamond Master? That's just all I want to know. Does this match impact your ability to get to Diamond Master? Do I want to point warp against these guys? I think I do. I think point warp is pretty good against these. You needed to win the previous match? Okay. Alright then. So here we are. 114 agility currently. That's not counting the other buffs. Pretty good resistances. Domain of Light. Okay. Yeah, if I go there, I just get killed by Lucio, pretty much. There is BC Gunner, and there might be others that I'm not aware of. I don't think I know the entire manual presence in that guild. No one else? Okay. Well, BC Gunner then. Who's a new acquisition. So unfortunately, I had to drop Affinity on one of us, and we are now going to start getting shot by Mr. Jayden. Jayden the Great. Jayden the Evil. One thing that White Rose does that is very different from every other player I've fought in this map so far is that he's not running away, he's standing his ground. Typically what players do is they will corner themselves, and then they'll end up in a position where they are really struggling with movement, because they're in a corner and I can just collapse on them however I like. But White Rose has not done that so far. If I do that, I'll just get Lucio'd. It's not a good call. Because Lucio has range 5 hits that do massive damage. And right now I'm just out of his reach. So advancing will mean taking more hits. But he also has Dragon's Pride, which is really, really bad. Interesting position for Lucio, though. One thing I'm noticing is Jayden doesn't have a lot of AP. I would expect Jayden to have a lot more, but he's only sitting on 54 right now. I will Power of the True Kings here, because very, very useful against Elena. And then let's see where she can reach. From here, she's at height 2, so she can't hit that down, otherwise she can hit here, or here, or here. So only this spot is really safe from Elena right now. So this is where we go. Fortunately for us, it is not a spot where Jayden can AoE us from. He could, however, decide to go for a jamming thrust. So he does have a couple good options. Hitting Lucio doesn't feel that rewarding for me. Let's see what Jayden does. So Jayden has lapped our Oberon. It's twice in a row he's played here before Obi went. Obi cannot hit from here. Can decide to chase Jayden. And if I just wait in this position, I will get hit by Starlet Elena. And then Lucio will chain on top of that. So that it seems like a pretty bad scenario for me. So I'll just move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still can't reach Jayden. So can I survive the burst? We will try to survive the burst. If it doesn't work, then I straight up lose, I think. So I'm just taking a bet here. Let's see if that works or not. My bet is I can live Lucio's hit that is going to cap that chain. I can't. So I believe at this point I have officially lost the match, but maybe not. Also, you know, if I stop Starlet Elena, it's definitely an edge for me. So maybe I can turn things around with this, but we'll see. Stop does land, so that's good. Then I can attempt to body block Mr. Lucio. I can plunge and finish Elena. Or I can barrier break him and deal with him earlier. I'll go for the Lucio kill. He's more of a threat. Naturally, he's going to Paladin's Guard my hit and reduce my damage by half. But the buddy block, I believe, prevents him from going to hit my Oberon now, which was the point of this move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he can no longer reach Oberon, which means he can't cap the chain, and I can Oberon his Jayden. Or Oberon Elena and then move away and be safe. So there are a few options. If he hits my Noctis with his Lucio, Jayden could then kill me, perhaps. But with 28 AP, I think the options that Jayden has are starting to run low. And that's why when I was scrimming with White Rose, the map advantage was something we kept talking about because he did have a huge map advantage on anyone but this one. Yeah, that stop was pretty impactful, huh? So I can move back and 8-path Dragon Shine this guy. No, I can't. He's out of reach. Unless I do it from here. I guess I can Soaring from here, but it won't really help. So you know what I'll choose? I'll choose to just 8-path this guy and then kill him. If the crit from Oberon doesn't kill him, then the attack from Ckiydm should be able to finish him off. So let's see. Drop it, no crit. Sad. I never crit. Eventually my bad. So at that point, that was probably a bad call for me, but it's fine. Oh, I don't reach. Or do I reach and not kill, maybe? Yeah, I reach and I don't kill. So I need to end my turn here if I want to do that. I really wonder what a good call is. I think I just need to go for him, like this. So Lucio has lapped our Noctis, and is going to proceed to murder Noctis. And I think I'm losing the game at that point, to be honest. I really think they just have too much damage. Because Lucio is just that good. Look at him lapping Noctis and beating the crap out of me here. I don't think I can kill him. Skyhammer doesn't kill. Arminger doesn't kill. Only because he popped Paladin's Guard earlier on, right? Let's keep that in mind. I know he's going to die. Alright, let's do this then. Because I need her to be dead so I can then run away from Lucio forever. There we go. We still have 19 turns left. This is not good. Well, alright. Lucio doesn't have jump 2, so I can play with this to stay away with Ckiydm. So So Blade Bash, Noctis now dies. And now Lucio Raid Boss versus me. He's got 38 AP left, which is way too much. I'm going to be forced to haste and move back. He's going to be forced to chase me across the map. It's going to be beautiful, or not. He should use Dragon Sprite again here. There's really no reason not to. Yeah. There we go. So we are both hasted now. But he's got more agility than I do. Lucio has 1 jump. Transposition win? I'm considering it. I might. So if I'm here, am I out of range? No. I believe he can hit me once. Which is really bad. But there is something I can do that makes things a bit different. I can also increase my movement. This is how Ckiydm wins? Yeah, it is how Ckiydm wins. Unfortunately, it really is how Ckiydm wins. If he can hit me, but I don't think he can hit me 6 squares away, which makes this my victory. GG White Rose, your Lucio raid boss is extremely annoying still, but he can't catch my Ckiydm because she's too fast. And there we go. Nice match. Okay. Well, let's go in for match 4 now. I'm no longer going to reset emulator after just 1 match because the outcome of these doesn't change my ranking. So we're doing them for fun at this point. I wonder what to expect. We fought the Jayden Elena combo, I think, twice today. I'm not even sure what the other matches were. I was so focused on gaining back my honor from being beat in scrims 17 times by White Rose's team. I just kept getting beat up and beat up and beat up. So I forgot all the previous matches. Oh, there was the water team. That was spicy. Let's see if we match this time. We fight Elzak, running water as well. Okay. Interesting. Joom teams are giving you more problems than Elena. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, no, sorry. Joom, well, yeah, I guess Joom herself has been an issue. You were PMing me while you clicked matching. Rip. Oh boy. Elzak, I don't like the look of your team. I am really scared. And the one thing that makes me especially scared is the fact that they have access to Dispel Spread, which removes my haste. And haste is my one big advantage. They went for super high agility and accuracy. So they are going to be very, very fast. Which is proven by the fact that their Winter Viktora is actually faster than my Jayden, who has really good agility. And then this guy is a bit weaker with 900 attack. He's not as much of a damage carry as I've seen other Noctises be, but he'll be there just to be in the way. So, big question. Do they shoot me from turn 1, or do they choose to do something else? And then how quickly should I rush on them? Yes, they do. So that was a massive hit before I could do anything else, which was a really good decision. But now I think she's out of AP. Yep, 6 AP left, so I need to just chase her down here. And hope to survive Lara, of course, which is why I'll be positioning myself right here. So Lara will probably be able to kill Ckiydm before she does anything. And if Elzak does that play where he just kills one of my team before I play, he'll probably win. Skips the turn? Surprising. Very, very surprising. Well, I'll put that barrier on because it will probably matter. And I'll start walking to them. You zoned out? What happened? No, you can't just zone out in our super epic match. Well, that is a pretty big edge for me. So, German Gerbil, no, haste is not super common. You'll meet haste 1 match out of 4 or 5, probably. So it's not that common. It is super impactful when it happens, but it's not like you fight it every day or every match. Well, let's see what happens here. I will do the best to abuse of the fact that you zoned out, but I am quite afraid to still lose this. I don't quite see how I can win it. I think I have to go here, and then it's a semi-shadow. And I hope that this is out of Lara's range, but I don't think it is. It is in Noctis's range, which could also be bad. Oh, I am definitely in Lara's range. So I guess hope I survive Lara's hit with the barrier. I think I do, but then I'll get hit by Viktora. Good question. Is Viktora accurate enough? I do have 29% missile res now. So Sharpshoot will make you run out of AP, so it's not too bad if you use it. And then Viktora cannot Dispel Spread. All she can do is basic attack. So choose a Sharpshoot. It's not a kill, as I expected. But now I can get killed by Winter Viktora if she has the accuracy. She doesn't, or chooses Bells. Either way. Not sure which one of the two it was. I still haven't used Bells, which is pretty bad. So let's see. She goes into the spot where it's very hard to hit her with anything. Doesn't have a barrier up, I believe. Or maybe Lara is the one that doesn't have a barrier up? Yeah, Lara is. But my hit chance on her should be very low. Hitting Noctis, more or less a worthless endeavor. I feel like I'll just use Bells and keep advancing. And that's the strength of their units, is they pretty much all have jump 2, which makes it very hard to deal with them. See him dead, sniping. Is that a good call? Yeah, I just need to kill their backline and I'm in a good spot. So, one hit on the backline. Then I would love to take Noctis out, I think, more than anybody else. 80% chance to stop him. Why Noctis? Because he will bother me by just blocking repeatedly. And that's not something I can handle very well. So I'll try to just take him out. He's also better at surviving than the other units. Naturally, 80% stop will not work. So this is a big swing in favor of Elzac. Odo CM matched you pretty much instantly. Yeah, in Odo, I believe there's a lot more players in it. So they kind of have to stop my Noctis, I guess, to survive. But then again, they're still pretty fine. This is going to kill Ckiydm. No? Okay. It's not killing Ckiydm yet. 17 AP is enough for a Sharpshoot, but she doesn't need it. She's got 100% hit chance, I guess. What's going to happen now? Viktora has infinite AP. 33 AP on Lara Croft, which is not enough for a barrage. And I don't think I can kill Viktora in a single hit. I could if it's Plunge. I believe the hit that's a barrier breaker is a kill. Or I could with Oberon. Nobody on my team is hasted because Break Spread makes it a bad ability to use, I think. And my Obby doesn't have movement up, so he can't fully well reach other guys. They will choose the blind attack, which is not a bad idea. You were queuing in free. Well, that explains it. Blind does not lend. Good for me. So here, I can move here, and Soaring, which is a kill on her. So, that feels like a good move for me. Is it 100%? It is. So I'll do this. She has Paladin's Guard, and that could screw me over, though. It doesn't. Great. Then Noctis will have to go for Lara Croft in the back. So I can Skyhammer her, finish her off. And then it's 2v1 against the Noctis that should be stopped, but is not stopped because Noctis is indomitable. He's only got 28 AP, though. So unless he's got AP generation TMRs, he will eventually go down to my team. He'll probably use the Barrier Break, I think. I think Plunge would be the best call here. Or just increase his AP and offense. That's also a very good call. So yeah, good question here. What is this Noctis' stats overall? He's got 55% earth resistance, so he is very, very strong against my team. And here's where I'll be a bit boring, and I'll tell Alzak, if you can't kill me, if you don't come to kill me, I won't come to you. And the reason behind this is I have no AP on one of my guys, no barrier on one of my guys as well. So doing this does massively increase my chances at victory. On top of that, I can make sure I get the first hit off on him, because if he never comes, I straight up win. So I can just wait here and force him into the engage, just drop everything I have on their Noctis. It's a pretty advantageous strategy to do that. He's doing a good job at being in the range of only one of my guys and tempting me into advancing, and I think I'll take his offer. I think I'll just go and hit him with my Oberon if he does that, and ignore the other guy. So if I'm here, I can... Oh, I can't 8-Path Dragonshine. Very interesting position. So I can from here, or from here, and I think I'll take it. It's not a big hit, but it will imperil him a little bit. And did you notice? I had only 92% chance to impose that all element disable, because he has runes that protect against elemental imperil. So that is very cool. It's the first time I see that type of rune actually impact the gameplay, but it did. So here I will dash to this position, mostly to get the protect effect, and then I can move here to threaten him a bit more. Or here. So he can hit me and move back on whichever target he wants. If he chooses to go for Oberon, he has to manage my barrier, which is an issue. But if he... Yeah, so he uses the barrier break on Oberon, which is probably the best call he could make. Then moves out of my Noctis' range, or attempts to, but I believe he's still in my range. Yeah, he's still in my range no matter what. Ace Saffron's Tarlion. CM queued instantly. Yeah, there's more people in CM than there are elsewhere. So this is pretty much a stop. This is also pretty good damage. I'll go for soaring. So I'm in the air. That is going to imperil Pierce attack for the Skyhammer from my Noctis. And GG, Elzak. I believe if you hadn't zoned out on your Lara Croft, things would have been very different, because you would have had a lot more AP to play with earlier on. But, well played. That was a fun match. Final game of the day. It will be annoying if I reach the point where I would have been in promotions, but the DCs make the difference. Which would be the case if I don't drop any other game this season. There's still 6 left. It's very possible that I lose 1 or 2 out of these. And we are fighting a Lightning team. Are we seeing Ckiydm tomorrow? You will probably be seeing Ckiydm tomorrow, Klogi. Since I don't have to play my super competitive Earth team, I might do this. Stream Hero, there is 1 more day, so the day of the patch is also part of the class matches. So yeah, 1 more day after today, and then we're done. Yeah, I'm happy these seasons last for 8 days, because we don't get them often anymore, so more time to enjoy the game a bit. Let's not waste their time too much. Whatever turn I spend buffing won't change the outcome of this match, so I am willing to advance early and just get this over with. Let's still maintain affinity, though. Here we go. So I wonder, what does Charlotte bring to this team in manual? Like, why do you run manual Charlotte? It could be that this player doesn't have any other option, but looking at their maxed out VCs, I'm not sure that's the case. They do get it more often than Global? Really? Okay, so now I understand that Charlotte brings to this player Keenblade. So they have more slash attack on Cloud. And outside of that, I'm not too sure. Like, she's going to use Bells. He's going to use Soldier's Honor. Steal time, lightning resist down. I guess. But I feel like she's just not worth it. Oh, he's cornering himself. That's good. So my plan is typically to corner the enemy. But if the enemy does it themselves, that saves me the trouble. So I'll move here, I'll cast my second haste. Against this team, I do not need to use bells. So I think if I don't need to use bells, I can immediately give myself AoE resistance. Which isn't a bad buff. Then while I have AoE resist, I can point warp for some protect. And do I want to be in their face immediately? I don't. I don't feel like rushing forward is going to help me too much here. I'll stay here. So Charlotte, I believe she can hit me from 4 squares away, and then Cloud can as well, and they can all do something here, but even if they chain, Noctis won't go down that quickly. He's got 37% lightning resist. It was impressive to see Elzac's Noctis with 55% earth resist. I wonder if he was running... Oh, he was designed to fight lightning enemies, I think. So he had the earth ring on, which increases both earth and lightning resistance. I think that was it. Which is why he was so hard to kill for me, too. Secrets of the Heart also increases earth resistance for earth units, yes. So I'm using this. But since I'm using it and I only have 30, I was wondering where the other 20 was coming from. So now that I think about it, this makes a lot of sense. So it goes for a poison arrow, does not get the poison off, and then I can keep closing in. Now if I'm here, I might get clouded, which would hurt, but would not kill. And he will probably barrage me. That's fine. I'll cast my haste. He can hit me no matter what, anyways. Let's see. So Cloud will probably go for Ketone, because everyone is scared of a Ketone. And then let's see what happens. They've had cancelled seasons that we ended up getting. Yeah, I think that they get pretty much class matches as often as we do. It's just that class matches in general are happening less often now, because there's Quick Pick Match also taking some of the slots. So Cloud has reduced himself to 22 AP. As much as Ascension is a great ability, I feel like dropping it that early is a very risky move, because you're just emptying your AP pool. And in this specific match, it won't matter because they were doomed from the start. But if you're leaving yourself with only 22 AP and you haven't killed an enemy member yet, chances are you'll run out of AP before you have a chance to win, which is not a good thing. No reflex again. So we were lucky for 0 reflex here. We'll just stop her. And then we'll go Skyhammer them both. And this is Mono Lightning, which is normally a matchup I dislike very much because it's overwhelming. But with Earth, you kind of don't care about it as much. From here, I can use Subjugating. Well, I can use Subjugating anywhere except if they move back. Chooses to drop the LB, which will make it harder to kill her. Because it gives her the equivalent of a Sentinel type buff for a couple turns. Or 1 turn? 1v3 Charlotte Dream. If we were all water units, maybe. Let's see her attack. She does have a lot of damage. Normally. But what Charlotte doesn't have is defense penetration, so it's kind of hard for her to do any real damage. I'll jump in the air. Really? Skyhammer? Why not reduce her defense? And this is it. We are surpassed by none, indeed, Oberon. We are surpassed by none. So here we go, slowly getting our ways to promos we can't win. And this was a pretty good day overall.